Hey, it's been a while, but in the original video, which I'll post in the comments, I said learn to give and receive critical feedback. So I'm going to talk a little more about that. So what does it mean to give critical feedback? Ideally, giving critical feedback utilizes knowledge of human nature and knowledge of the individual receiving the feedback in order to most effectively reduce shortcomings and maintain or improve competence and merit. All right, so what does it mean to receive critical feedback? All right, ideally, receiving critical feedback means that you accept feedback in such a way that how the feedback is presented doesn't matter. For instance, if someone is yelling at you, you ignore the tone, you ignore the circumstances and everything else, and focus instead on whether what's being said is valid and whether or not the person is providing you ways in which you can improve yourself. All right, so why should anyone learn to give critical feedback? And very simply put, the answer is love. Imagine you see your loved one doing something wrong, whether it's moral, technical, or social. If you don't say anything, then they may think it's okay, or maybe, well, you know human nature. They might think, oh, I can get away with it, because no one's ever said anything to them about it. But you're setting them up for negative future consequences. But maybe you don't like the person. Do it for everyone else, because the people you don't like aren't the only ones who are impacted by their actions. All right, so why should anyone learn to receive critical feedback? Again, the answer is love, but also because you're not always right either. And sometimes a particular individual may not know how to give critical feedback, and it will be up to you to turn it into critical feedback. Now, imagine you're trying to provide critical feedback, and the recipient becomes belligerent and starts telling you every single thing they know that you've ever done wrong. Telling people their faults because you don't want to confront yours does not negate your faults. And refusing to accept criticism closes you off from personal growth. Now, I know it might make you feel awkward and uncomfortable, and it may be difficult. And in the original video, I'm encouraging people to say I love you, which will likely also be awkward, uncomfortable, and difficult. But if we get it right, then I am absolutely certain that the world would be better off in the long run. And I think that's worth a shot. And I'm going to close with a song called The Curse from the movie Rigoletto. We've heard the tale since we were young, heard the songs that have been sung about an evil spell. Someone beautiful is cursed, we've been sad through every verse, till a kiss and all is well. The message that no one can see is clearer to someone like me. There is no curse or evil spell that's worse than one we give ourselves. There is no sorcerer as cruel as the proud, angry fool. And yet we cry life isn't fair. Beneath our pride the truth is there. The power that can break this spell, we should know very well, is locked within ourselves. Yet we'd rather blame and curse our fate than change. We run from everyone to hide from the pain and all the shame. The story's old, we know it well, about a wretched evil spell. The power that can break this curse, how I know all too well, is locked within myself. Alright, love you all. Till next time.